up for everyone else.
In the 75 series, and he's just put the call out over the radio that it gets a bit soft and rough down here, and told all the guys who are in two-wheel drives, you know, in the Hiluxes, to engage four-wheel drive because it gets a bit bumpy and rough. So the first four-wheel driving of the trip coming up here. Bit exciting, I guess.
Brett, do you think our aerials will scratch your car?
I ran over mine a minute ago and had to reverse back up. During the morning we're talking about how the desert wasn't really living up to our expectations. We thought it was just going to be dune, swale, dune, swale, dune, swale, but it was really flat and quite mountainous out to the side. The moment we get into the actual desert and past the signpost, it's straight into the dune swale. We're very early on in and it's really dug up. It's not hard, we've had lots of rain, but I honestly can't fathom how people have dug it up where it's been dug up. There must be so many people running in two-wheel drive or doing this with trailers and hard tyre pressure, because it's really dug up where it does not need to be. We're just coming up to where there might be a dingo, I believe.
Oh, there he is. Doesn't look too healthy.
Alright, so we've just got a call out over the radio. A white troop carrier that we're having lunch next to at PURNI Ball has broken down 6 kilometres from here.
Till nightfall.
The troopy just broken down heading east, the same direction as us. We got to him, he stopped me out there on the way. He had a wheel stud that broke and his wheel went flying past him.
Jess, we're 100 Ks we've covered today. So about 80 Ks into the Simpson because we did a 20K detour. And hold on one sec, Layla. And we've had our first stoppage.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
So I coming up a bouncy dune
Over the
and
top end.
just didn't want to hit it with too much speed. Took it a little bit too easy, so came back down and got up with a bit more speed.
I've been battling a hot transmission for the last 10 minutes. Been making its way almost around to the 150 mark on the dial, so I was going to need to pull up. Been using the torque converter as best as I can, and it does take the heat out of the transmission, but it only does it temporarily, I guess because everything's so hot in there. It's just heating back up very quickly. We've got some really big dunes and softish sand, not really soft, but with the trailer it's just working overtime. So I decided to flick it over to low range as a last effort before I just took 10 minutes on the side of the track, letting everything cool off. And it's just completely taken the heat out. Now it's just sitting around the 100-degree mark, a little bit higher, and no matter what we're going up or what we're doing, it's staying there, whereas before it was always at least 125 degrees. So low range seems to help your transmission temperatures a lot. And I guess looking at in front of us, this is what the transmission's doing. It's dealing with this, towing a trailer.
So we've got a bit of a long sandy bouncy hill. Chris is doing a test run to see. There's about 4 or 5 different routes up this, and Chris is seeing what ones are easier. Go. Well, he got up that one. Oh, really sandy at the top. Just gotta pull the Tvan up over the crest. Yeah, they do work. So Brett's just buried the tread. We thought, I thought that someone had got it out already, but not a trace of it. It was actually under the sand. Lucky Robert saw it.